Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a tool that I use in my classroom. It is called Kahoot. So I'm going to go to kahoot.com. And when you get to kahoot.com, you'll see this is kind of the dashboard. And up here you can either sign up if you're not already a member, or you can log in. This is free. So I'm going to log in. And as it's logging in, this is a good way to review before a quiz, to give a quiz. I'm going to show you some different features available. So the first thing you'll see across the top, this again is like the home page, the dashboard. You can see things that you've done before. Over here you get some reports. But across the top, if you'll go to Discover first, under Discover, this is where you can search for whatever kind of Kahoot you want. You can go by title, topics across the top, or if you know exactly what you want, let's say we're comparing fractions, you can type that in and it will pull up just a list of endless possibilities of questions, just quick quizzes that you can use as a way to assess your class. So if I were to look at this one, when I click on it, it will show me the questions, and oh yeah, this looks like something I would like to use. Then I have some choices here. I can play it, just shoot it out right now. I can click on edit and change the questions up a little bit. This is the share button, but students they can just go straight from the web. They don't have to, you can share it to Google Classroom, especially using a feature that I'm going to show you in just a minute. This is a favorite. If I click here, I'll save it, but here you can add it to collections. You can even print it if you needed to send it home as a worksheet or whatever. So if I decide this is the one I want to play, I click play, and then I have two choices. It's teach or assign. To do in-class competition, which is what I use it for most often, you're going to click teach. When you click assign, that's where you can assign it to individual students. They complete it on their own. They're still competing against each other, but it's not timed. But here, if you click teach, then you have two choices. They can either compete as classic. That's when they're competing against everyone on their own. Each player has their own device, typing in their own answers. Or if they're sharing devices, like sharing an iPad, then you could do a team mode. When you do classic, then all that's going to happen is the pen will load. And when the pen loads, then students will just type in kahoot.it and plug in their pen. And when you plug in their pen, then their names will start appearing, and you'll be when everybody is in, you simply click start and the competition begins. So that is if you're ready to play. So that's Discover if you just want to use a template that someone else has created. Under Library here, that's where you can see I've saved some. You can just make a collection of ones that you have used in the past and use them over and over and over again. Under Reports, this is one of my favorite features. Here are some Kahoots that I have done in my classroom. But if you click on a title, then it gives you some valuable information. Here is the overall of your class, how the whole class performed. Down here are the questions that the students didn't do so well on. That lets you know, hey, this is what we need to review again. Maybe they're not so sure on that. You can look at players. They have pretend names for this one, but you can see this person got 100%. This one down here is down at 67. I need to go back and look at their responses and see how they did. Also under that is the questions, how well they did under each one. There is also the option for you to create your own. If you don't find what you want, you can go under Create and simply create your own quiz for the students. Here are some templates here, or you can go straight from blank and you can click the type of question that you want, add a picture and add your 4 answer choices, and then just add it to your quiz and you'll be able to assign it that way. I have seen in my classroom this being a huge motivator for students. They want to beat their peers, but it's also an excellent assessment tool that I have used to see what we need to work more on, to prepare for a test, make sure they're ready. Gives me some valuable information on my students. I hope you'll find it useful. Thanks. Bye.